T is for timid. Psychologists define timidity as the tendency to take a great caution in approaching a perceived risk or to avoid risk altogether. Timidity often stops us from enjoying our social situations, as we could be blushing or we start to sweat or have a pounding heart because we start to experience often social anxiety. Actually, there could be various reasons why we feel timid. Often it is caused by both nature and nurture combined. The symptom of this shy gene could start as early as 2 years old. If as children we were teased a lot or we were excessively criticized, we become used to receiving a negative response from others. Consequently, in adulthood, we start to avoid social situations and contact with other people. Some of us feel timid because, especially when meeting the new people, we could have self-consciousness and we worry how others could see us negatively, and we withdraw ourselves from people and situations. This happens when we are critical of ourselves. Timid people have this voice in their head that whispers them to be anxious about the new situation because of negative experiences. Some other common causes of timidity could be life transitions, a new job or school, a faulty perception, harsh treatments, and the list could go on. Even if someone is timid today, doesn't mean we can't change. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7 says, "For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline." God can help us in overcoming our timidity. We must pray and receive His power through the Spirit. And we should start practice the self-discipline. Often the self-discipline means we need to move beyond our comfort zone. And the key is to set manageable goals for ourselves and to be honest with ourselves about what steps we can take. Because we are the only ones who are the experts in identifying what's possible given our timidity as we experience social anxiety and shyness. These steps will look very different to everyone. For some people, the first step would be just to start going for a walk by themselves where there are many people. For others, maybe a good step will be to text a friend and only just to say hi to them and maybe to ask how they are. For others, could be when meeting new people is to start facing people face to face instead of standing sideways. Or maybe for some would be when they're meeting new people is to look into their eyes as they smile. Because it's amazing at how much a smile could help us to relax and be more at ease. We should start smiling more. Also, in order to get rid of timidity, we need to cross-examine our worries and our anxieties. The reason for that is that we cannot expect our timidity will just disappear. That's why we need to put our worries or anxieties for examination. Let's pay attention what we feel anxious about, and let's immediately identify the cause. As 1 Peter 5 verse 7 says, "Cast all your anxiety on Him, on God, because He cares for you." And as we cast our anxieties on God, let's have an honest discussion with ourselves and also with God about what are our fears and anxieties. And since being bold and courageous is the opposite of timidity, let's accept God's words to Joshua also. God in Joshua chapter 1 verse 9 says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." And if God is with us everywhere we go, how can we stay timid? Because He will help us.